In 1996, a youthful Cletus Kasady observes powerlessly as his adoration, Francis Barrison, who has the capacity of sound control, is detracted from Street St's home for undesirable kids to the Ravencroft Foundation. On the way, she utilizes her sonic shout powers to get away and assaults youthful cop Patrick Mulligan. He shoots Barrison in the eye and experiences a physical issue to his ear because of her shout. Unbeknownst to Mulligan, who accepts he killed her, Barrison is taken to the office, which is solidified against her powers. In the current day, Mulligan, presently an analyst, contacts Eddie Brock to address Kasady, a chronic executioner who won't converse with anybody other than Brock following their meeting a year prior. And one after the visit, Toxin, Eddie's symbiote, can sort out where Kasady has stowed away the group of casualties, which gives Brock a gigantic vocation help. Brock is then reached by his ex-life partner Anne Wang, who lets him know that she is currently connected with to Dr. Dan Lewis, causing Venom a deep sense of dismay. Kasady, who was viewed as at real fault for his violations and prior condemned to death by deadly infusion, welcomes Brock over to San Quentin State Jail, where Kasady is kept waiting for capital punishment to go to his execution. Be that as it may, Toxin is incited to go after Kasady through affronts towards Brock. Kasady chomps Brock's hand, ingesting a little piece of the symbiote. Back home, Toxin, needing more opportunity to eat terrible individuals, has a contention with Brock, and the two wind up battling until the symbiote disengages from his body. They go their various ways. Kasady's execution falls flat when a red symbiote arises and hinders the infusion. It presents himself as Massacre and goes on a fierce frenzy through the jail, liberating detainees and killing gatekeepers. Kasady and Savagery then make an arrangement. Massacre will assist Kasady with breaking out Barrison from Ravencroft, and Kasady will assist him with wiping out Brock and Toxin. Mulligan calls Brock and cautions him about the circumstance. In Ravencroft, Kasady liberates Barrison, and they travel to their old kid's home to torch it. Mulligan, dubious of Brock because of his communications with Kasady before slaughter arose, takes Brock to the police headquarters. Brock will not respond to Mulligan's inquiries and contacts Wing as his legal counselor. Brock uncovers that Toxin has isolated from him and requirements the symbiote to battle Massacre together. As Toxin clears his path through San Francisco by jumping from one body to another, Wing finds and persuades him to pardon Brock. She bonds with Toxin and breaks Brock out of the police headquarters. Brock and Toxin offer to set things right and bond once more. Kasady kidnaps Mulligan, and Barrison catches Wang in the wake of neglecting to track down Brock. Barrison gives Lewis data on Wang's whereabouts, and he gives it to Brock. Kasady and Barrison plan to get hitched at a House of God, where Toxin shows up and battles Savagery. Barrison apparently kills Mulligan by draping him onto a chain. Toxin stands his ground against his generate, yet he is in the long run overwhelmed severely via Massacre, and the last option chooses to kill Wang on the House of God. Toxin figures out how to protect Wang in time and incites Barrison to utilize her powers once more. Her sonic impact causes both symbiotes to isolate from their hosts as the church breakdowns, and a falling chime kills Barrison. Toxin saves Brock by holding with him before the effect. Slaughter attempts to bond with Kasady once more, yet Toxin eats up the symbiote, killing it. Kasady expresses that he simply needed to be Brock's companion, yet Toxin nibbles Kasady's head off. While Brock, Toxin, Wang, and Lewis escape, and as yet living Mulligan's eyes streak blue. Brock and Toxin choose to get away while they contemplate their following stages. In the mid-credits scene, Toxin educates Brock regarding the symbiote's information on different universes. Thank you for watching.